Well, friends, how was your day? How exactly was your day? Welcome into another night of mini live. Y'all know how this work. Mini lives, they don't last too long. They last long enough. And I try to keep y'all's time very respectable. I try to respect the time for me and both you. But nonetheless, to get into kind of the favorite things of the day. So, all right. So, where exactly are we right now? Has Anthony made a call to Shayla at all? Was there any call? I didn't see any. Did you see any at all? We don't know. We haven't seen any calls. But hey, let's get into it. Let's dig into it. Let's go.
So,
Mm-hmm.
have you talked to little Miss Shayla since
Mm-hmm.
earlier today?
No. I guess she called herself having an attitude. Now she ain't even picking up her phone.
Why you say it like that?
They're like, what? Just saying she's not picking up her phone.
Why you say it like you got a problem that she not picking up her phone? Why?
There you go, Amber. I'm glad you're reading Anthony's body language. Why is Anthony saying it like that? Is he but hurt that Shayla is not picking up his phone? Why should he be concerned with this? Especially the mere fact that if it is that him in a marriage and him really love this wife and they blah 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 and what him wife should do, for him wife should not be doing, because that's what he's been telling you, right? Then answer the question, make him answer the question. Why does he sound exactly like this at this point in time? This is exactly why somebody says today that Amber is doing this because of guilt. And I think you're right. But I'm glad that she finally start. It need to sink in.
Why you say it like that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying it's just a lot, all of this. It's just this back and forth and everything. It's
Oh,
pretty stressful.
it's a lot, huh?
Yeah.
It's a lot. So it's a lot when it comes to you and Shayla.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to me, it's nothing, right?
Nobody said that it was nothing.
No. Because the weight is really there when it's about you and Shayla and this baby. When I was going through everything I was going through, it's no biggie. But now it's
Yes, that's correct, Amber. Make you get it out. Yes, I'm glad you're. Yes. Yes, you need to stay upon Anthony's neck. That is correct. Angela Atkinson, I agree with you. Amber needs to stay on his neck. You have to. At this point in time, you have to. Good night, everyone. How are you guys? He has him creating more mess. Brittany, he created this mess. He's creating more and more mess. I tend to have to agree with y'all. Whatever happened from before happened from before. Amber's eyes are slowly coming open. I love how she picked his reaction. Yes, I love how she get the reaction them from Anthony because we've been seeing this. Get him, Amber. Get him. That's right. You need to get up. Anthony still wants Shayla. He does. That's the truth. He still wants Shayla. We say, Anthony, you say you're tired of the story. Like, just get a divorce. That's what we're hoping. We're hoping by, me no know, sometime, me no know, next month, she get a divorce. Hopefully she can just get a divorce and done. It's a waste of time at this one time. Let me read that couple more comments. Amber has not been telling him, Amber has been telling him off tonight, but Amber, keep that same energy. That's the whole thing in a Linda. Hopefully just keep the same energy. Anyway, make her keep proceeding.
and it's a lot.
Come on now, Amber. You got to admit, this isn't a lot. It's a lot for everybody. I'm not saying just for me and Shayla. It's stressful for you, too. I don't get what the attitude is for.
You don't get what the attitude is for.
No.
Anthony, you suggested that I apologize to her.
I'm glad you take this up, Amber. Yes. Yes. Imagine you as a wife that you've taken back this man, and the man is suggesting that you apologize to the woman he slept on you with. Yes. I'm glad it's going into your brain. So many times it have go in a woman brain, ladies, we know it. God, it have go in a woman brain. Anthony always want Amber to knuckle down and apologize. But he never tells Shayla to shut up or apologize. Tell him, Amber, that's exactly correct. You know what? M. Johnson, you're correct. M. Johnson says so much so for the good husband. Foolishness. All I like to think about, oh, she now speak life into this and that and whatever it is. Let's listen, man. There is speaking life and there's calling a spade a spade. What kind of life you can speak in a situation more than the truth? What is the life at this point in time? Isn't life equals the truth? Why Amber did mention? Why Amber didn't mention? Why are you paying for the apartment he's staying? Exactly. All them things they're going on. I don't think she even get into that yet. You understand? I need Amber to stop being foolish for this man though. She better apologize to him. So, she better apologize to him tomorrow. Boy, she better not. You saying she better not apologize. I hope she doesn't apologize to my cousin. No, she might apologize. You know what? Will Amber apologize tomorrow? So, one for yes and two for no. When you know the storyline them work already, you know so some way somehow them always find a way of just making Amber do some crazy things. Anthony doesn't have a healthy fear of Amber because she has not required anything from him. That is correct, Petty. Nothing. He doesn't fear her. He sees her as just the concubine with a ring.
But you know what? Let me apologize to you. I'm so sorry for messing up your perfect little world and your perfect little Shayla and your perfect little baby. I'm so sorry. Truly, I am. Because you know, I know what it's like to have a perfect world and have somebody come in and destroy it. I know what that's like, Anthony, and I honestly would not wish that on my worst enemy. So actually I would wish that on Shayla, but in regards to you, seriously, I apologize for messing up your perfect little world.
I didn't say that for you to apologize to me.
Yeah, man, that you tell her if you apologize to Sheila, man. That you tell her, man. No bother with the foolishness, man. Clarence, where's the Clarence? Clarence says O'Neill TV, Brittany told Amber to leave Anthony. You remember that? Read my comment, O'Neill. Yes. Brittany did tell her. We said it as well. It was one of those times. To be very honest with you, it is one of those things that we did agree on. We don't agree on too much things with Brittany, but this was one of those things that we actually agreed on when it came to Brittany. And we said, yes, she needs to leave, take her half, go and find the next dude, get some counseling so she not give the man the baggage because again, we know sometimes men do it too, but a lot of times it happen with women where a woman will leave a man right now and the man has been terrible and she go to the next man and she carry all of the baggage to the next man and she doesn't give the next man her all. She doesn't give him her all. Let me just put it that way. Him don't get her all. Whatever it is she was in the previous relationship, she don't bring that to the next relationship. Instead, she comes there very, very tainted. And so we were asking her to do a bit of counseling, a bit of therapy, deal with the 70% that she was about to get, and move on. So Clarence, you are correct. I can't call anything. Amber has nothing to apologize for. Nothing at all, Cassie. She don't have nothing to apologize for. We don't know what she apologized for. But again, that's what she's subjecting herself to. Anthony is somehow stalling with the DNA test because he don't want to face the truth. And also, somehow, I believe he wants to still have Shayla around. Only way to do that is that Kai needs to be his child. So there's the question. The question is Anthony trying to keep Shayla around? And right now, Shayla going high right now. So I know where am I gonna do it pretty much. And two for no. Shayla has been getting high right now. So I'm gonna know if this is gonna work because Shayla has been working with Iman.
All right.
Oh no, you wanted me to apologize to Shayla.
I'm just trying to keep the peace. I'm trying to. I keep
Oh,
telling
I'm
you.
so tired of hearing that word. I'm so tired of hearing that word come out of your mouth. Because you weren't trying to keep nobody's peace. You was trying to keep a piece of tail.
That's right. A piece of pum pum. Like I said, what men will do is men will keep a piece of pum pum on the side. Men will keep a piece of pum pum on the side. This is what we will do. This is true. This is true. She has us read here like a book. She has us read like a book. One for yes. One for yes. And two for no. This is true. Where you say now, Angela, M. Johnson says, don't worry, O'Neill. Anthony will be at Shayla's house in the morning apologizing for Amber. That's what will be going on here, sir. You understand? Angela Atkinson, Anthony doesn't understand how to give peace. This man is a narcissist. So he still is a narcissist. Right. Amber is a piece. Right, Amber? A piece of Kit Kat, but that's correct. That is correct. It's a piece of pom pom where you keep on the side. You listen to me. It's You have to have the main pum pum, and you keep a little piece stashed away somewhere in your pocket. It's almost like, you put like a pum pum come in a pieces, so you keep a little piece of pum pum. You put it inside your pocket, just like that. And you say, you know what? I got this little pum pum for later, just in case.
That's the piece you was trying to keep. You know what? We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. You would have had all the peace you needed. All of it.
That's correct. So she says that they wouldn't be there if it wasn't for Anthony. And at this point, after watching a lot of it, okay, now we know Amber's part. I'm not going to ever dissolve Amber of her part because there are parts in there that she need to get. You understand? I'm proud of you, Amber. Girl, I got tears in my eyes for you speaking the truth and nothing but the truth. She started to speak the truth. Yes, Carol, somewhere, somehow she's getting better. She seems like she's getting better because she's applying more pressure than usual. But you know she stay already, So so, is Amber growing when it comes to Anthony? Yeah, man, you have to thief a piece of pum pum. One for yes, and two for no. Is she growing? In our own mind, when you look on the Amber character, is she actually growing? Do you find that she'll get more resistant to when Anthony does the things that he does? Do you guys find that, or not think that she's just falling back into the same lines again? That's my question to everything. Is she growing? Me believe so, but you wanna know sometime you work with Amber because to be honest, she's kind of kept this energy up for a while now. It's a while now she have that energy, I know. It's a while now. Quez, asking if I'm going to be on live tomorrow. I think so. I'm gonna try to see if I can join on the live tomorrow, Quez. Quez asking if I'm going to be on live. Possibly. I'm gonna try to see if I can do a long live tomorrow. Let me see. No worries. I'll try to see exactly. We can put on, folks tomorrow. Anthony is a serial cheater, and I think he would have cheated on Amber regardless if Shayla is in the picture or not. Uh, mm, I don't know, but that's a very very good point, Ashley. Let's question this. Let's question this. Would Anthony have cheated if it were not for Shayla? I will say this for Shayla. Let me get y'all take on this. One for yes, and two for no. Okay, there is something that happens. Somebody said something about Detroit Amber. Yes, Detroit Amber is sort of here. And I'm telling you why. She named the wig Detroit Amber. By the way, this wig is called Detroit Amber. Remember, they're giving you things. Them are giving you clues in the script. And part of the script is that Detroit Amber is coming back. Anyways, let's work on Anthony being a serial cheater. People is saying, no, I don't think so. Ashley is one of those times that I feel like Shayla has activated something in Ant. I feel like he would have been a good man had it not been for Shayla. I feel like he would have make it out for a period of time because remember let's discuss it. Here's the truth about it. He didn't even get a chance to settle in a marriage. What that mean? It means that Anthony and Amber didn't get a chance to work the kinks out the marriage. And I heard some people on the channel that have said this. Probably Angela Atkinson and Nanya said some things to this. And there are a couple of you guys that are very mature with marriage. The first years of their marriage was very turbulent because of Shayla. So them not get a chance for really gel as they should. This is what I think it is. They haven't gotten the chance to really settle and gel. I feel like that's the main thing. And Shayla has deliberately done that. She deliberately ensured that they never gel at all. What we're seeing is a marriage that has no glue, it now no gel. I think that's what it really and truly is. But again, I know what you all are saying. Me know not come off as, but I'm saying this. If I would have had to see him after the first 2 years with whatever it is. But see, some people bringing up things. They are saying stood up at Rose's wedding, saying that he cheating nonetheless. And so you're saying is he was ambivalent. This is a very good topic, Ashley. Ashley, don't worry yourself. It's a very good topic. So somebody's saying that he was very ambivalent. Somebody's saying he has been ambivalent, and that's a good point. Somebody has said that. Somebody has said that. Let me see exactly who brought that up. That's actually very. At first, he told Shayla he loved his wife, right? Me feel like him just not get a chance to settle in. Or the wig is called Amber Tie. Yes, but you know, Amber Tie is the Detroit Amber. Isn't Amber Tie the Detroit Amber? That's who Detroit Amber is, Amber Tie. Oh, yes. Thank you very much, Linda, for correcting me on this. The wig is called Amber Tie, which to me is the Detroit Amber. When you say Amber Tie, that's what the thing there is. Let's see. So M. Johnson said he stood up at Rose's wedding. I get that, but I'm saying I think that if just hear me out and hear me properly. I believe that if Anthony had gotten a chance, if Anthony and Amber really have gotten a chance to gel their marriage together, right? Then you probably could possibly have him having more love, and him probably wouldn't break this easily. But what I think has happened more than anything else is this. I believe that this is what it is. Shayla, all right, let me see. O'Neill, I believe Anthony's territorial. That's why he stand up at Rose's wedding. Interesting. Interesting. I'll leave your comment up here, Ashley, because more has some comment from the audience. Let me see one thing. Mike messed up and made Wayne sit down at the wedding. RB paid the dowry. RB paid the dowry. And she shall return. Okay. All right. So that I'll pay the dowry, peep the person there. Okay. Let's see. I don't think he would have cheated. I think he would have left because he said Shayla wasn't his type. All right. So let me get some comments from y'all. Vanswell, people don't change other people. Anthony was the way he is when he came to Atlanta. I'm sure you remember Coco saying that. Okay, so y'all are going back to where Coco is. Okay, y'all are saying that because of that. But I think he wanted to try. Okay, okay, okay. Ladies, it fear. It fear. It fear. There are a lot of fear things. The reason why he cheated was because Shayla tell him about Amber and Wayne. Janet bring another point up. Janet says the reason why I'm cheated because Shayla bring up about Amber and Wayne. That's what I'm saying, Anthony was resisting the urge to cheat a lot. I don't feel like him just like a jump off just so and and take a piece of pum pum. I think he just got enraged. You understand where I come from? I'm ready to go into the marriage the correct way. She changed Anthony. Okay, okay. Let's ask this question. Did Amber change Anthony? Let's ask this then. Did Amber try to change Anthony? One for yes, and two for no. Let's dig into this. Y'all are bring up some real good solid points now. Vanswell, I can't believe Vanswell is asking a question that's not. Vanswell asking real solid questions. Let me see what y'all are saying. Amber did not change Anthony. Anthony was the way he was. Everybody knows you cannot change another person. All right. All right. I'm just a feel with y'all's things. I'm feeling with y'all. If Anthony the night Shayla seduced him in his drunk state would have left it alone and not went back, they wouldn't have been going through the situation. That is what I'm thinking, Linda. Linda, me believe this, I believe this, I believe Shayla is the turning point in the marriage. It's kind of what I'm saying. I'm not saying him not have. Remember, every man has, ladies, listen to me. Every man has the tendency. Every man have a little thing inside of them that could make them cheat. Every man have it. And every woman have it as well. Right? It's just if someone activates it. Every man and every woman, because you're not perfect. Unless you're telling me that you're God, you know what I mean? Then that's a whole different case. If you say you're God and you not cheat and you'll never whatever it is, then hey, you do you. But I'm just saying this. Everybody has a little piece in them that could possibly make them cheat. May believe that. No. As to if you activate that or not, that is up to you. So what I think that has happened is this. I think Shayla has activated Anthony's cheating side. I think that's more what I would say. Shayla activated Anthony's cheating side. Is that a fair statement? One for yes and two for no. Is that fair? Is that fair? Kasim, let me see a comment. Shayla changed Anthony when she revealed that Amber was cheating on him up to the day of the wedding with Wayne. Men go into these rages, especially if a man find out, say, him woman is giving away the pum pum, then yes, it will change him drastically. I can tell you that right off of the fact. Ask any man. The moment him woman, him find out say woman giving away the pum pum, everything change. No, one or two simp man will tell you something different. A simp man or two will say something else. He will say, well, no, O'Neill, you're wrong. It's not all men and you can't speak for all men. Y'all can say that. Y'all can say that. But this is the truth what me think it is. Once it is that you give the pum pum pan a man, everything change. But hey, give me all thing. Give me all thing. Tamrock, come see what you say. Tamrock says true. Anthony chose violence when he decided to go back. She woke up a beast in him. That's what the deal is. Let me see what's going on here, so. Let me see what y'all saying. He was cheating with Ro, stomping that woman's wedding. He didn't know anything about Wayne. So hold on. So did he cheat with Ro? Hold on, man, folks. Una give me two different things. Yes, him stood up at the wedding. So I say him stood up at the wedding. He must stop in the wedding. I understand that, but the thing is, we're talking about cheating, meaning say him take it out and him put it in. For me, all right, the cheating we're talking about in this scenario, because I get the emotional cheating, folks. Don't think I am disregarding y'all's feelings. Yeah, me get the emotional cheating. Me I talk about real cheating when him take out the thing. Him take it out, him put it in. Him take it out, him put it in. Me I talk about jack on my business. Me I talk about running, me I talk about laying the pipe. Because O'Neill will say a lot of things. Does it mean O'Neill is cheating? No. So may I ask him the question, was he laying pipe? Was Rolanda getting the pipe during the marriage? That's a question. Was Rolanda getting the pipe? There we go. During the marriage. That's a question. This may I talk about. One for yes and two for no. This is what O'Neill talk about. Let me call a spade a spade. If we're gonna bring this down to the cheating, I understand the emotional thing, and yes, you can give it a name, it's very subjective. May I talk about actual crime, actual things being committed. Him take it out, him put it in. Him take it out, him put it in. Him turn it round, him put it in. Him lay it down, him put it in. Him lift it up, him put it in. Him drop it down, him put it in. Have her climb up, him put it in. Turn it front way, put it in. Y'all know me I talk about him. Put it in, him lay the pipe. Laying pipe since 1969. This is what I want to know. Laying pipe since 1969. That of the year. Was he laying the pipe since 1969? This is the question. Was he laying the pipe? That is the question I have for you. Yes or no? And the answer to it is no. So if the answer is no, yes. Was he emotional cheating? Yes. But technically, him never did a laying a pipe. Him not. so, so therefore, the common denominator. Carl, let me read your comment. Lord, me can't bother. Let me read your comment, Carl, because, hi, sir. O'Neill, you're wrong tonight. So Carl said me wrong tonight. Carl, me find your comment. Carl, come and find a comment. You say O'Neill wrong in the night, Carl. Carl, I said O'Neill wrong in the night. Anthony, Carl says Anthony would have cheated with Roe. Roe didn't let it. But that's the point. So I say is that them activate it. Remember, him have some residue, People have residue, just like Amber had. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's talk about this. Amber had residue. What is residue? Residue is when you haven't finished working on the previous relationship, and so you continue to do what you're doing. That is why Amber cheated up to the day of her wedding, because she had all that residue. And the truth is, man take a while. Me call it residue. I don't know what y'all call it, but me call it residue. Men have the same residue just like how women have residue. Okay? Residue. In other words, say you still have some girls who you probably did, for get it with and you never get it with before you're married, and you just look up foolishness. It's a tough argument, but it's what it is. So I think Rolanda was just a residue. That's what I believe it is. But you say answer M Johnson. What M Johnson saying? M Johnson says the reason why he didn't lay the pipe was because Amber came and took him home. All right. Okay. So y'all are saying that Shayla or not, Anthony would have cheated. Rolanda was sucking those lips. That's cheating as well. You're not supposed to kiss no other woman but your wife. True. It is true. Yes, I can't dismantle it. It is true. If he was kissing, boy, to be honest, Amber is just as bad as Anthony. They both cheated. Yes, Angela Powell. And that's the point I raise. They both had residue. Amber could have barely stayed in any place with whatever it is. She could have barely stayed in any area with Wayne. Y'all forget this? It's not. Amber is getting better with Wayne now. Y'all forget this, Amber is just getting better with Wayne. Amber has gotten better over time with Wayne because Amber was just as weak to Wayne as well. Don't forget this. Remember that Wayne back her down a lot of times. In back her down when she went to the bathroom with Shayla, and she was about to give it up. You understand? She was about to have the arcade happen. Turn the lights down low. I'm ready to take it off, banner from computer love. Ready to set it off like a hotel room. I'm checking into you, coming like a chef oil. All the things you do and go have on, baby. All I need is your body next. I'm singing ooh, ooh, na, na. Don't forget that Wayne had backed her down in the bathroom and she almost give it up. So Ununa act like I'm not true. He was doing all this before he came to Atlanta. Why do you want to just forget about that part and dwell on what you want to make it into? I'm not making it into anything. I'm Nanya. I'm not. I'm just saying we're arguing that if Shayla had not touched him and their marriage got some time, if they would have make it. I mean, I say, me think them would have make it. Amber said, you got us into this mess by messing with Shayla. And that's the question. The question is Amber correct? Did Anthony, this is the question, and Nani, at the end of the day, did Anthony get them into this mess with Shayla? No, of course. We talked about Amber already, right? One for yes, and two for no. We talked about Amber already, and we tell you where me think Amber could have done better. But the mere fact say him take it out and he laid the pipe since 1969. Him drop him lay the pipe. The pipes laid since 1969. That's what we are talking about. So that Amber said, you are the one that got us into this mess. In other words, if you never mess with this girl, we would have made it. That is where the point I come from. So people say, no, it's not true. But me say, well, there was some residue. Everybody have residue coming from a previous relationship because you still remember the sweet nights. And I'm going to give you the moments of residue. Me say, yes, Anthony had his moments and Amber had her moments. So tell me. Anthony thirst checked Ro, but Rolanda turned him down. Rolanda don't need Anthony's stupidity. Well, it's a financial liability. Well, you know, Rolanda, at the time, Rolanda was strong. We don't know what now. If it was no, it's different. If Anthony link Rolanda now, it's different. This is the year that Anthony has been laying pipes since 1969. Pipes are laid since 1969. Let me get to ask things. O'Neill, Shayla took Anthony away because of the maid uniform. It was not because he was in love with her. Exactly. And that may I say this is what we're saying when we're saying. That's what I guess O'Neill feels like changing the storyline. To no, we're not changing the storyline. None of not said that. We're not. What I'm asking is what she said. Let me play it back again with what she said. Nanya, may I ask what she said? As she said it, So we are trying to get it in a context. Let me play our story again.
Of tale from Shayla. That's the piece you was trying to keep. You know what? We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. You would have had all the peace you needed. All of it.
You hear that, Nanya? That's the question we are trying to ask. We are trying to answer Amber's question. And so I'm saying, if Shayla was not in the picture, would they have made it? In your mind, would answer this. Would they have made it if Shayla was not in the picture? That I question the woman ask. He must say, yo, 1 for yes and 2 for no. May I come read some comments, guys? Give me 2 seconds. Okay, somebody said read them comment. Clarence, wait, say read your comment, Clarence. What are you guys talking about if Anthony touched Ro on her side? She would just spread out. There was a roll, I don't know. No, man. No man would have married Amber if they knew what she was doing. No, that is true, Vanswell. No man would have married Amber if they knew what she was doing. That is true. Nanya, I don't blame Wayne. Amber's father told Amber that Anthony is not a good man. I'm so exhausted for Amber. All right, let me read some comments. Clarence, may I try to find a comment? I'm reading some comments. Let me get to yours, Clarence. Give me a couple. We are starting to see that Wayne is not the thorn in their marriage. Shayla is. Amber knows how to put Wayne in his place concerning her marriage, but Anthony don't know how. Mary, I say sometimes me just love y'all know when I come with it. When I come with the things that were so nice. Mary, thank you for this comment. Thank you for this comment. We are realizing that Anthony is the lead. We are not the least of the problem. We are not the least of the problem. Hold on. Let me see what Clarence said. Clarence said, O'Neill TV, Anthony Karma going to be the theater and hide money from Amber. That's what you want me to look at? That's what you're saying? There you go, Clarence. I've read the comment. Me go up the comment and read as much as I can. That's what we're looking at with the storyline. This I wish part with them. Let me see exactly what I say. Let me get some more things. I think Anthony is a player he won't stop. Amber can't live happily like this. She needs to move on. BJ, 110% agree. None of it doesn't change the fact that I think that Amber needs to move on. It doesn't change that. But Amber is saying, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't have been here. And some people say, well, if Shayla wasn't there, him still would have cheated. And I said, well, how do we know that? That's what we're arguing. That's what we're arguing. Let me see exactly what I have right now. Let me see what I have going on right now. Lene, thank you very much for being a member of the channel. Brittany was right about Amber. That Amber should divorce Anthony because he's not going to change. That's correct. He's not. Shayla has done something to him. Listen to me. Pum pum can mash up my head. Ladies. All right, so let me see what I say right now. Shayla snitched on her own best friends, right, for her own selfish gains. Can you see that me thinking? I think that Shayla came between the two of them. I feel like the big piece is Shayla coming between the both of them. O'Neill stop. He was chasing Pierre on the low. He even came in between her and Dalen. Was he though? Because up to now, him still not taking on a Pierre pum pum. I don't even buy that M Johnson because up to now, Anthony not taking on a Pierre pum pum. He had the chance of a lifetime. Him could have take Pierre Pum Pum when they were going through the turmoil. It wouldn't have meant anything. So I don't really believe in that one at all. I really don't believe in that one. I think nobody don't want Pierre. I don't think anybody want Pierre. I think Pierre thing just the wish part there right now. Well, why don't she just go ahead and divorce Anthony? And that's the key. These are the key when I think gonna get Amber's if you divorce the man and done. Divorce the man and done. Anthony don't know how to set boundaries with Shayla because he's afraid of the Rooster family. Carolyn, yes. And that's why the people must say, Shayla, the main culprit in all of this. She's the main person who gets into things. Main person. That clown is lowest. Amber better not apologize. Hell no. Trying to lower herself. Yeah, what that I thinking of Vivian. The problem in Vivian is that she allowed this man to make her do some foolishness. She allows this man to make her do a bunch of nonsense. Anyways, guys, that's it for my time for mini life. Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Talk to y'all soon. You have a wonderful evening.